Alright everybody, this is Minecraft Cribs. Today we're going to be viewing Ultralight space. My name's Flat with the interview team, and let's get started.
You'll probably notice there's not a house here. That's because there's not. And the goal of this base was really to be a platform to be looking upon some of the builds that I've got going on. Unfortunately, there is one build that wasn't able to be finished over here. We've got Kyogre in progress, but you can see he's starting to take shape.
Yeah, he is.
Absolutely. All right, so the first one we've got over here is the Warden. As you can see, he is climbing out of the ground. Took quite a lot of mining to get all the materials for this.
Yeah, that is really impressive.
All right, so yeah, so we've got the Warden, and then just to the left of the Warden, you'll see we've got your hotbar.
That's pretty cool too. But was that like a specific hotbar from like when you started or something? Or
Yeah, except diamond tools, of course.
yeah.
But obviously, it's easier to get the iron for this build than it is the diamond. But yeah, that was a fun one to make.
And how long did all like the first two you just showed me take?
I would say the Warden took the longest for sure. It took me about 2 weeks. One of gathering the materials, and the second week I spent building it. And the hotbar probably only took like 5 days.
Which one of the two is your favorite?
I love the hotbar because it's so it's pixel accurate because there's not that many pixels in the game. So I love how it's identical.
Yeah, and I like how like it even like shows like which one you're on. I think that's cool too.
So before we move on, I do want to show off, this here is Sven. He is the guardian and protector of the base. All right, so the next build we've got I'm really proud of. It's fairly majestic, if I do say so myself. And over here we do have muscular swole Pikachu.
Yeah, Jesus. That is really cool.
Took about 18,000 yellow wool to make him.
How long did that take you to...
That one took me like a full week and a half, just building the farms and then putting it together.
Yeah, Jesus. I can't help but look at all these farms you got over here.
Absolutely. So the only way that I'm able to get this much wool, because a lot of these builds is made of wool. They're made of wool. So sheep production. Gotta have sheep farms. And so each of these little rectangles over here with the leaves and dirt and chests, each of these is its own wool farm with 12 sheep inside of them.
Wow.
And you can take a look and see the stockpiles of wool are always being built here.
Yeah, for sure. Do you know how much wool it makes a day?
I did not do the math, so I'm going to answer with a lot. I mean, I needed 18,000 yellow wool for Pikachu, so, you know.
I mean, it must do the job.
Right? All right, so over here, we've got two really nice farms that I'm proud of. We've got our cactus farm, tried to build a bunch of layers here, and I now have more cacti than I could ever possibly need. And then over here is the iron farm.
Yeah, this thing's pretty massive.
Yeah, so this thing has it works off of villagers and iron golems. And we've got 4 different sections here, and all of the iron golems that spawn are being funneled into a lava pit, which then result in pretty absurd quantities of iron.
More iron than you'll ever need, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. But that was the goal with everything. More than we'll ever need. All right, so in addition to wool, I needed a lot of other materials to build this. Those art builds up there. So I needed storage. So this is the automatic item sorter and storage for every material that we have in the game. So right over here, what I basically do is throw in a stack of items. And then if you jump right on over here, you'll see that they should start coming up this waterfall on the right.
Oh yeah, wow, look at that.
From there, they flow down the water. And once they are over a hopper that has the same item that it will drop into those chests.
Wow. How long did this... Oh wow, there's a second layer too. That's impressive.
There is a second layer too, absolutely.
How
Um,
long did this item sorter take you to make?
Item sorter was like a 3-week build.
Yeah, geez, I can see
Yeah,
it's taking forever.
I had some people help me gather the materials for it. Thank goodness. Um, I know Trickster FPS. He gave me some honey, which in the early stages of the game was very hard to get. The part of this build that took the longest by far, or was the most tedious at least, was digging out this entire area underground
Oh, I didn't
by
even
hand.
think about. Wow, yeah, I can totally see that taking forever.
So
Oh,
that was pretty exhaustive. And then also kind of layering the outside walls here with deep slate tile was quite the intensive process. But as a result, I got a pretty beefy storage system.
Yeah, this is just impressive. I can see all these materials taking forever to get.
Thank you. Yeah, it was exhausting, but it was fun. All right, so next I think we should go over to the villager farm.
Okay, for sure.
All right, so over here in the snow biome, I keep the villager farm as well as some other crops. Carrots and beetroot, sugarcane, as well as a pumpkin farm. And then right on through here is where the indentured servants live. They do get paid, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the goal was to pretty much have a bunch of villagers for every role, for every item.
So this pretty much gets you whatever you would ever need, pretty much, like enchantments and everything too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then here is just some of the emerald storage.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. And what's the primary way you get emeralds?
Primary way is absolutely by trading with these guys. So I can get clay from the lush caves, or I can get coal. Quite easy to get, and then I can trade it with these guys, and they only take a certain amount per trade or per day, so that's why there are so many of them.
Oh wow.
So I trade with them to get emeralds, and then I trade them emeralds to get stuff.
Seems like a pretty good way of doing things.
Yeah, pretty fun. All right, so let's go over to the two shops.
Okay. Wow, look at this.
It would seem that I'm out of stock of a few materials, but that's okay. We don't need to worry about that. So yeah, got my favorite books to have, some extra wool from the art builds, and then coal blocks, because you never know when you need coal block.
All right, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. So my second shop was the first Enderman farm to be built on the server.
The first ever Enderman farm.
Yeah, so I'll take you over here now, and do your best not to fall into the void, because that would suck.
Will do.
Yeah, right over here off the main island.
Oh, this is pretty massive.
I am producing ton. Yep, this was built courtesy of myself, and Goldie is another player who helped me put this thing together. And you just come on over here and listen to the dying cries of dozens of Endermen.
And this works pretty well for XP too, I'm guessing.
Absolutely, it was the best XP farm on the server for quite a while. It may still be, to be honest with you.
So
I've gotten tons of levels here.
For pretty much like since the start, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like 2 days after the server launched on this, after this one launched, that I joined on and spent quite a while making things. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, everyone, though, that's pretty much it for the interview. Thank you, Sven and Ultralight, for taking us on this amazing tour with these amazing and very impressive builds.
Thank you very much.
Come join the EdgeGamers Minecraft server at mine.edgegamers.com, and have a great day, everyone.